I am Radegund, a woman of both sorrow and strength, born to a lineage destined for royalty yet marred by tragedy. My tale begins in the year 511, amidst the chaos of Frankish conquests. My father was Berthar, a Thuringian king, but his rule ended violently when the Franks invaded, leaving my young brother and me orphaned. I was captured, a mere child, and taken as a prize to the court of the Frankish king, Clotaire I. Years passed in uneasy captivity, and when I came of age, Clotaire claimed me as his queen. Our marriage was not one of love, but of politics and power, a bond forged amidst the cold intrigues of the Frankish court. I was thrust into a life of grandeur, surrounded by jewels and silks, yet I felt more a prisoner than a queen. Clotaire, though a fierce warrior, was often cruel and unyielding, and I found little solace in his company. Clotaire's relentless ambition led him to war against my own people, the Thuringians, and later to a deadly campaign against the Burgundians. In 524, he met his end in battle, leaving me widowed and adrift. His death plunged the kingdom into turmoil, and his 3 young sons, my stepchildren, became pawns in a ruthless struggle for power. Fearing for my safety, I sought refuge in the sanctity of the church, where I began to feel the stirrings of a deeper calling. It was during this time that I experienced a spiritual awakening. Though I had been raised in the traditions of my pagan ancestors, my years at the Frankish court exposed me to the Christian faith. Its message of humility and redemption resonated deeply within me, offering a beacon of hope amidst the darkness of my circumstances. In 531, I made the momentous decision to leave the royal court and dedicate my life to God. I entered the religious life and eventually founded the Abbey of the Holy Cross in Poitiers. This sacred place became my refuge, my sanctuary, and my life's work. Here, I embraced a life of prayer, penance, and service, ministering to the poor and the sick. My abbey grew into a center of learning and piety, attracting women who shared my vision of a life devoted to faith and charity. My path was not without its trials. Even within the cloistered walls of the abbey, political intrigues and power struggles intruded. Yet I remained steadfast, drawing strength from my unwavering faith. I corresponded with renowned church leaders of the time, including Venantius Fortunatus and Gregory of Tours, who became my allies and chroniclers of my journey. As I look back upon my life, I see it as a tapestry woven with threads of suffering and grace. I bore the weight of royal expectations, endured the loss of loved ones, and faced the brutality of war. Yet through it all, I discovered a profound sense of purpose in the service of God and humanity. Now, in the year 561, as I near the end of my days, I take solace in the knowledge that my legacy will endure not through the crowns and jewels of my youth, but through the lives I touched and the faith I inspired. My abbey stands as a testament to the power of resilience and devotion, a beacon of hope in a world often shadowed by despair. I am Radegund, queen-turned-servant of God, a woman shaped by the tides of history yet anchored by an unshakable faith. My story is not one of conquest or dominion, but of transformation and redemption, a reminder that even in the harshest of circumstances, one can find grace and purpose.